A very good evening and a hearty welcome to one and all present on this online venue. Lina,
Storytelling is a powerful way of putting ideas into words. Together, everyone's of class, prep, and one are ready to take you out into the world of imagination through their words. Take a look at the way they express themselves. That hope was resting upon us as we begin this enriching online competition. We are glad we come to you today seeking your love and guidance. Be with us, support us, guide us through this entire online program. Amen. With the entire secretary's family. Heartily welcome our manager, respected sister Mary, our principal, respected sister Lizzie, our and respected sister Rindu, all the judges, teachers, participants of the program, and all the to our online storytelling competition. I would like to take the opportunity to welcome our judges, Ma'am Madhurima, Sir and Sir Gaurav Mehta. Thank you, judges.
I would now take you through the rules of the competition. So here we begin. Participants are free to narrate any story in English. A maximum of 2 minutes will be given to each participant. The story must be memorized and not read. The participants may use props if they want. Participants will be judged on the following criteria: presentation, pronunciation, fluency, storyline. So, with this, we begin the competition. Best of luck to all the participants. Veronica.
Good evening, everyone. Our first participant from class prep A is Gaurav Agrawal. Please come, Gaurav Agrawal. All the best. Good evening, everyone. My name is Gaurav Agrawal. I study in class prep A. I am going to tell a story. The name of the story: A Lion and a Mouse. Once upon a time, there lived a lion and a mouse. One day, lion was sleeping. The mouse started playing on it. The lion woke up. He caught up the mouse and was going to kill. The mouse requested for forgiveness. The lion let him go. After some days, lion caught in a net. The mouse cut the net with his sharp teeth. Lion was free. He thanked the mouse. Moral of the story. Moral of the story: do good, have good. Do good, have good. That was wonderful. Our next participant is Rian Gochi. Good evening, everyone. My name is Rian Gochi. I study in class 7. The story is The Lion and the Mouse. Once upon a time, there lived a lion and a mouse. One day, lion was sleeping. Mouse started playing on it. A lion woke up. A lion called the mouse and going to kill him. And mouse requested, "Please forgive me." Lion let him go. One day, lion caught hunter's net. When mouse came cut the net, with his teeth and lion saying, and lion thank him. Moral of story is you would have to thank you. That was excellent. The next participant is Riva Kori. Good evening, everyone. My name is Shiva Kori from class Prep A. Today I am going to narrate a story, The Thirsty Crow. Once upon a time, there was a crow. He was very thirsty. He flew here and there in search of water. He saw a pot in the garden. There was a little water in it. He could not drink it. He thought of a plan. He put some stones in the pot. The water rose up. He drank it and flew away happily. Moral of the story is where there's a will, there's a way. Thank you, everyone. That was very good. And next participant is Mohammed Hassan. Respected teachers, friends, my name is Mohammed Hassan. I am a student of class practice and I am going to tell you a very interesting about a hare and the tortoise. One fine day, a hare and the tortoise decided to run a race. The hare said to the tortoise, "You are a slow fellow. You can't win a race with me. The race began." The hare ran very fast. The hare led the tortoise far behind. After a while, the hare took a nap. The tortoise moved on and on. He reached the winning course before the hare got up. The moral of the story is slow and steady wins the race. Thank you. That was excellent. The next participant is Japnoor Kaur. Our next participant is Agrim Shukla. Good evening to everyone. My name is Shukla. I study in Prep A. My beautiful story is The Golden Egg. Once upon a time, the farmer and his wife had a goose that laid a golden eggs every day. The eggs provided enough money for the farmer. But one day, the farmer got an idea. Why should I take only one egg a day? Why can't I take all of them at once and make lots of money? The foolish farmer decided to cut the bird's stomach for the eggs. They killed the bird's stomach to find nothing. The foolish farmer realized his mistake. The moral of the story: think before you act. Thank you, everyone. Our last participant is Anika Pandey. Good evening, everyone. I am Anika Pandey of class Prep A. Today I am going to tell you a beautiful story, and title of the story is Lion and Mouse. Once upon a time, it's a beautiful forest, and one lion is sitting there under the tree, and Mouse is playing there around the lion. White legs fell on Pretty Lion. The lion becomes very angry and carried the mouse and scared him, and he said, "I am going to eat the little one." The little one said, "Oh, mighty lion, don't eat me. I will not disturb you again. If enemies come, I will surely have you." The lion here rushed out the mouth and said, "Oh, he's too small. He cannot help me. He can never have helped me. He's too small and weak." Then lion leave him. After some days, the lion was caught in hunter's net, and mouse saw him. He immediately ran towards the lion, and he cut the net by his sharp teeth. The lion is free. The lion said, "Thank you, mouse." Then lion is now free. So moral of the story is no one is too small and no one is too weak to help others. Thank you. That was excellent by the sea and Prep A performance. Now please welcome Prep B. Our first participant from class Prep B is Satik Nigam. Please come Satik Nigam. All the best. My name is Satik Nigam from Prep B. I am going to tell a story of the dreamy milkmaid. A milkmaid returning home with a pail of milk on her head. She thought, "I will make cream, butter, will buy eggs, and when they hatch, I shall have a good poultry farm. I will sell hens and buy a fine dress." Lost in the daydream, she tossed her head. A pail of milk broken, a milk got split. Moral of the story: don't count your chickens before they hatch. Thank you. That was one excellent. Our next participant is Shantanu Gone. Good evening, everyone. I am Shantanu from class Preppy. Today I'm going to tell you a story. The name of my story is the Fox and the Crow. Once upon a time, there was a crow and he was very hungry. He searched for food, then he got tired. He sat on a branch of a tree. Suddenly, he saw a piece of cheese in a plate. He flew near the plate and picked it in his beak and flew away. And sat on a tree and coming fox saw the crow with his teeth and fox said sweetly, "Hi, handsome crow. I am Foxy Frosty. I live in nearby. Can you please sing for me?" That crow opened his beak and started singing. Down, 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 down fell the cheese, down fell the cheese box. It all and run away and said, "Ow!" And was very sad. The moral of the story is that we should not be given up letters. Thank you. That was wonderful. Our next participant is Anika Singh Yadav. Respected sister, teachers, judges, and my dear friends, I am Anika Singh of Class Prep B. Today, I am going to narrate you the story of poor woodcutter Ramu. Once upon a time, there was a poor woodcutter Ramu. He was cutting the tree branches. Suddenly, his axe fell into the river. Ramu started crying. My axe fell into the river." A river god appeared out of the river. He asked him, "Why how come, my child?" Ramu told him everything. Then river god gave him golden axe. Ramu said, "No, this is not my axe." After that, river god gave him silver axe. Ramu said, No, no, this is also not Max. After that, River God gives iron axe. Ramu said, yes, this is Max. River God came happy to see the honesty of Ramu. He gifted all its axes to Ramu, and Ramu sold all the axes and became a rich and happy man. So, the moral of the story is we should be happy in whatever we have. Thank you. That was excellent. Our next participant is Kiara Singh. Good evening, everyone. My name is Kiara Singh. I study in Prep B. The name of the story is Three Little Pigs. Once upon a time, there lived three little pigs with their mom pig. One day, their mother told them to build their own houses and live. The youngest pig make the house with straws in one day. The second pig make the house with sticks in 3 days. Third, the third pig make the house with bricks in in 1 week. One night there came a big wolf and said, and blew the house away. So the pig came to the second brother, and the wolf again came and said, open the door. If you don't, I'll huff and puff and blow the house away. So the pig said, you cannot come in this house. This house is steady enough. The wolf huffed and puffed and blew the house away. So the pig came to the third brother and the wolf again came and said, open the door. If you don't, I'll huff and puff and blow the house away. So the pig said, you cannot come in this house. This house is steady. So the wolf huffed and puffed, but nothing happened. So the wolf ran away. The moral of the story is hard work pays off. Thank you. That was very good. Our next participant is Nitya Singh Tomar. Hello everyone, my name is Nitya Singh Tomar. I study Prep B. My story is Crocodile and Monkey. Once upon a time, a monkey and crocodile lived in a dense forest. Monkey gave sweet berries to crocodile, so they became good friends. One day, crocodile said, can you my wife to some berries? Monkey said, okay. Monkey gave sweet berries to crocodile wife. Crocodile wife said, I want to eat the monkey's heart. Crocodile said, no, darling, monkey's my friend. I not give your monkey heart. Crocodile wife said, I will kill myself. Monkey said, okay. Crocodile said, okay. Crocodile said to monkey, my wife called you for lunch. Crocodile and monkey go river, and crocodile say, my wife want to eat your heart. Monkey say, oh dear crocodile, my heart kept safely on tree. Monkey come back and monkey say, you stupid crocodile, go away. You are cheater, I not give your berries. Moral of the story is be careful in that situation. Thank you. That was excellent. Our next participant is Vindyashi Shukla. Good evening, everyone. Myself, Vindyashi Shukla, from class Prep B. I am going to tell a story, A Fox and Silence. Once upon a time, a fox was hungry. Was looking around for some food. It saw a bunch of grapes. It felt more hungry. It jumped to get them. It jumped again and again, but could not get them. The fox was very tired. It went up saying, "Okay, salsa." More of the story. Don't blame others for your failure. Thank you, everyone. That was very good. Our last participant is Himani Gupta. Himani Gupta, please come. Good evening, sister, teacher, and my dear friends. Today, my name is Himani Gupta. I am student of class Prep B. Today, I will tell you a story about the lion and the mouse. Once a lion was sitting under a tree, and mouse jumped on the body of the lion, and the play jump, 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 jump. The lion fought the mouse. "I will eat you." The mouse begged quite politely. "Leave me, leave me." The lion took pity on the mouse and let it go. One day the lion was hunter's nut. The lion cried for help. "Help me, help me, help me." The mouse came out to help the lion. It cut the rope of the neck and set the lion free. The lion thanked the mouse. "Thank you, mouse." The lion very happy. The moral of the story is never underestimate to anyone and respect to all. Thank you so much. That was wonderful. Our next part is Padasvi and Prep B performance. Now please welcome Prep C. Our first participant from class Prep C is Alina Sharma. Please come, Alina Sharma. All the best. Good evening, everyone. My name is Alina Sharma. I study in Prep C. My story is Mirage and the Golden Touch. Once upon a time, there was a greedy king. His name was Mirage. One day he was hungry and he touched the glass and he touched the bread, it became gold. And he touched the glass, it became gold. And he touched the daughter, she became gold. And she was sad and crying. And he was again prayed to God, "Make everything normal." God said, "Go wash your hands, everything be normal." The moral of the story is not be greedy. That was excellent. Our next participant is Gauri Singh. Good evening, everyone. Respect judges and my dear friends. My name is Gauri Singh from Prep C. My story is Two Little Pigs. Once upon a time, there were two little pigs in a jungle. Their mother asked them to build a house. First pig was very lazy. He made a house of straw. Second pig was hard working. He made a house of bricks and stones. One day, a big wolf came and broke the house of first pig as it was very weak. But he could not break the house of second pig as it was very strong. A bad wolf cried and went away. Mother praised the second pig to hard work. Moral of the story is hard work always pays off. Thank you, ma'am. That was wonderful. Our next participant is Sanaya Kaur. Good evening, respected sisters, teachers, and my dear friends. My name is Sanaya Kaur. Today, I'm going to tell you a beautiful story. The ugly tree. Once upon a time, in a large forest, there grew many different trees, such as mango, teak, neem, etc. Among them, there was one tree which had a crooked trunk. It looked very ugly. Other trees used to tease him. You are an ugly tree. Oh no. Such an ugly tree. Oh no. The poor tree was very sad. Oh God, why do you make me so ugly? Why I'm not beautiful like the other trees? One day, a woodcutter came to the forest. He saw the ugly tree. This tree is of no use to me. I'll cut down the other great trees. He cut down the other straight trees except the crooked tree. Thank God! Ugliness saved my life. More of the story is never blame God for our troubles. God has a reason for everything. Thank you, ma'am. That was very good. Our next participant is Anaya Fatima. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, everyone. My name is Anaya Fatima. I study in class Prep C. I'm going to tell a story. The story name is The Lion and the Mouse. One day, a mouse ran over sleeping lion. The lion woke up and caught the mouse. The mouse begged the lion, "Please leave me. I will save you one day." The lion laughed and freed the mouse. A few days later, a hunter caught the lion in a net. The lion began to roar. The mouse heard the lion and ran to help him. It beat the net with its sharp teeth and the lion flee. The moral of the story is one good turn deserves another. Thank you. Thank you. That was excellent. Our next participant is Manan Srivastava. Good evening, everyone. My name is
एक मिनट
Srivastava. I study in class Prep C. My story name is A First Was The story name is The Fox and the Salty. The fox was hungry. The fox was hungry. It was looking around for some food. It saw bunches of dates with more hungry. It jumped to get them, jumped again and again, but could not get them. It went away saying that grapes are sad. Moral of the story, we should never give up. Thank you. That was wonderful. Our next participant is Shashwat Verma. Good evening, everyone. My name is Shashwat Verma. I am in class Prep I am going to tell you the story. Kanju and Shiva both are good friends. They play game together. One day they were home on the street. They saw a giant house. There was a man called Lift Scary Man. Suddenly standing behind Kanju and catch him. After some time, Shiva arrived at house and saved the Kanju. Moral of the story is true friends help each other. Thank you. That was excellent. The last participant is Durva Swaraj. Good evening, everyone. I am Durva Swaraj from Prep C. Today I am going to tell you the story of Little Red Riding Hood. Once upon a time, a little Red Riding Hood lives in woods with her mother. One day she went to see her granny. Her mother gave her a cake for Granny. Her mother told her not to talk to strangers on the way. She said, "Okay, Mama, I promise." She went into the forest and started singing. I'm a little Red Riding Hood, Red Riding Hood, walking in the forest. Suddenly, he saw a big bad wolf. Wolf asked, "Where are you going? Where are you going?" Little Red Riding Hood forget about her promise and said, "I'm going to my granny's house near the lake." Wolf quickly ran to the granny's house and dressed up like Granny. Little Red Riding Hood came to Granny's house and she was afraid to see the wolf and started shouting, "Help! Help! Help! Somebody help, please!" A woodcutter heard for help. Seeing the woodcutter, the wolf ran away and he saved Little Red Riding Hood and Granny's life. Moral of the story, we should not talk to strangers on the way and we must obey our parents. Thank you. Have a nice day. That was wonderful by Tesvi and Pepsi performance. Thank you everyone and take care.
Thank you so much, Chai. Thank you for this thing. Now I call Avya to coordinate the
Good evening.
participants from class 1. Avya, please come.
Good evening, everyone. Beginning with class 1, now please welcome Avisa Srivastava from class 1A. Good evening, everyone. I am Tavisha Srivastava from class 1A. Today, I am going to tell you a story about Five Fingers Friends. Once upon a time, Five Fingers were friends. One day, all five fingers start fighting. First finger says, "I am the best because I point each and everything." Second finger says, "No, no, 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 no. I am the best because I am the tallest one." Third finger says, "No, no, 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 no. I am the best because I wear wedding ring." Fourth finger says, "No, no, 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 no. I am the best because when we joined our hands for prayer, I came first." Fifth finger says, "Stop fighting, friends. Can you eat food without me? Can you open and close anything without me? Can you write without me?" All four fingers says, deepest. Simple, no stress. Alone we are nothing. Together we can do anything. Unite we stand, divided we fall. So, my dear friends, we Indians are also like these friends. If we keep fighting, it's not right. If we unite, we make India super powerful. Thank you. Jai Hind. Next is Vindhya Dwivedi. My name is Vindhya Dwivedi. My story is the ant and the grasshopper. Once it was a beautiful spring day. A grasshopper was singing and dancing and enjoying the spring day. Suddenly an ant passed his way. The ant was hard working ant. The ant with all hard work and effort was taking off particle of corn. Oh, the grasshopper said instead, working all day. Why don't you come and sit and talk to me? The ant was very intelligent. The ant said, I am gathering food for the rainy days. You should also do the same. What will you give your family to eat and stay during the rainy days? The grasshopper replied, I have lot of food right now. Why should I think about rainy days? The ant was very intelligent. She did not pay any attention to what the grasshopper was saying. She gathered more and more food before the rain came. One day it suddenly started raining. The rain came much earlier than expected. The poor grasshopper did not have any place to stay and any food to eat. The grasshopper went to the ant for the help. The ant reminded him what he said earlier, but the ant was very helpful. She offered him some food to eat and a place to stay. The moral of the story is if you do not work at the time of working, later you will face difficulties. Thank you, ma'am. Now please welcome Ananya Singh. Yes, ma'am. My name is Ananya Singh from class first A. I am going to tell a story about a thirsty crow. There was a crow. He was very thirsty. It was a hot day. He wanted to drink water. He was flying, flying, flying. He found a pot. Water was very little in the pot. He was the very clever crow. He had an idea. He put pebbles, small stone in the pot. Flat, flat, flat. Water came up and crow drank the water. Gulp, gulp, gulp. Water and flew away. Cow, cow, cow. The moral of the story is if you have any difficulty, don't fear. Use your brains and some of the way will definitely come out. Thank you, ma'am. Now the next participant is Ashwi Jha. Good evening, ma'am. My name is Ashwi Jha from class 1A. Today I am going to tell you a story about a thirsty crow. There was a crow. He was very thirsty. It was a hot day. He wanted to drink water. Water! He was flying, flying, flying. He found a pot. Water was very little in the pot. He was a very clever crow. He had an idea. He put pebbles, small stones in the pot. Tap, 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 tap. Water came up. Crow drank the water. Girl, 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 and flew away happily. Cow, cow, cow. have any difficulties, don't fear. Use your brains and pick up some other way. Will definitely come out. Thank you. Please welcome. Now please welcome Anya Avasthi. Now the next is Advik Mehrotra. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Start.
Good evening, ma'am. My name is Advik Mehrotra. I, I, I from once upon a time, there is a rabbit and tortoise. They are good friends. One day, rabbit said, I am intelligent and running fast. Tortoise said, I am intelligent and running fast. Rabbit said, we do the race. Tortoise said, okay. But rabbit said, 1 point, starting point, and 2 point, finishing point. Tortoise say okay, and rabbit is fasting, jumping, and tortoise slowly. Rabbit say, tortoise walking slowly. I take the little rest. Rabbit is slowly, tortoise is slowly. Rabbit is sleeping and tortoise is slowly, and he go to fish pond. Rabbit wake up. Ah, rabbit, tortoise go to fish pond. Ah, tortoise want to race. Ah, and the moral of the story is slow and steady win the race. Thank you. Now the last participant of class 1A is Haroop Kaur. Good evening everyone. I'm Haroop Kaur, class 1A. I'm telling the story A Thirsty Crow. One hot day, a crow was very thirsty. He looked for water here and there, but could not find it. After a long time, he saw a pot, but there was very little water in it, and the crow could not reach the water. He thought a plan. Picked up some pebbles, one by one, and dropped them into the pot. The water came up to the top. The crow drank the water and flew away happily. The moral of the story is, where there is a will, there is a way. Thank you. Beginning with class 1B, please welcome Adi Mishra. Good evening, everyone. I am Adi Mishra. I am in class 1st B. Today I want to tell you a story about the fox and the grapes. Once upon a time, there was a greedy fox. One day, he did not find any food. I want food. He was very hungry. I want food, said the fox. He saw a bunch of grapes hanging from a vine without water. I want to eat these grapes. He jumped and jumped, but he could not reach the grape. He jumped and jumped. Soon he grew tired. So he said, I do not want these whole grapes. Chee, chee. and then back into the jungle. Thank you all.
Now, next participant is Anika Nigam.
Good evening, all of you. My name is Ankangan from First B. I will tell you a story, The Lion and the Mouse. One day, lion sleeping under the tree. Mouse came there and started jumping and dancing on the lion. Jump up high, listen to the music. Jump up high. Lion caught the mouse and say, I will kill you and eat you. Mouse say, no, someday I will help you. One day lion caught hunter's net. Mouse came there and started cut hunter's net with sharp teeth. Cut. The lion free. The lion and the mouse good friends. The moral of the story is everything has its own values.
Now, please welcome Priyambada Sameer.
Good evening. Good evening, Petta teacher. My dear friends, my name is Priyanka Dasini. I am Patrika. Yeah, I'm going to tell a beautiful story, Elephant and Friends. One day, an elephant wandered into forest in search of hunt. He saw a monkey on a tree. Will you be my friend? Asked the elephant. The monkey answered, you are curious. You are not sing from tree like me. Next, the elephant met a rabbit. Will you be my friend? Asked the elephant. But rabbit said, you are silly, no. Now elephant was very upset. Next day, the elephant saw all the animals in the forest having gone their night. The elephant asked the bear what the matter was. The bear replied, there is a giant in the forest. It is time to kill all of us. The elephant went to the tiger and said, please, Mr. Tiger, do not be the poor animals. Mine will only starve the tiger. Elephant gave the tiger half stick. The tiger ran for his life. All the animals thanked the elephant and said, you are just the right size to be our friends. The moral of the story is friends come in all shapes and sizes. Thank you, ma'am.
Now, the next is Alina Shahid.
Excuse me, ma'am. Anya Vasti is present. He's leave the meet because the network.
Don't worry, child. You will get your chance at the end. Okay? Yes, Alina Shahid.
Okay, thank you, ma'am.
Alina.
Now, please welcome Nishi Yadav. Now, the last participant is from class 1B is Parisha Naik.
Good evening. I am from the lion and the elephant. Let's get started. The once upon a time, there was a big lion living in a jungle. The lion was very hungry. Lion sees one deer. Lion was slowly jumped, killed, and ate. Deer says, please help me. But lion killed and finished. Suddenly, lion, deer's, deer's bone stuck into lion's neck. The lion was very great pain. Lion sees one big elephant coming in a jungle. The elephant asks elephant, "Oh my dear friend, please help me. Deer's bones stuck into my neck." Elephant asks, "Okay, my dear friend, okay." Elephant put his long nose, lion's mouth, and threw it away. The lion was very relaxed and happy. It thanked elephant and Becky friends. The moral of the story is we should always help our friends in need. Thank you, ma'am.
Now beginning with class 1C. Now please welcome Adya Avasthi.
Hello everyone. My name is Adya. Today I'm going to tell one story, The Lion and the Mouse. Once upon a time, there lived a lion and the mouse. One day, the lion was sleeping. The mouse started saying goodnight. Yippee! Yippee! Jump up high, jump up high, jump up high, jump up high. The lion woke up. He caught up the mouse and was going to kill. The mouse requested for forgiveness. Please let me go. Please let me go. I will not repeat it again. Please let me go. The lion let it go. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Now next participant is Mariam Khan.
The lion said, "Help me! Help me! Help me! Help me!" The mouse continued with his tune. The lion was free. He thanked the mouse. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. They became best friends. So, my friend, the moral of the story is do good, have good. Thank you.
Now next participant is Mariam Khan.
Good evening, respected sister, judges, teachers, and my dear friends. Myself, Mariam Khan of class 1C. Today, there was a crow. He was very thirsty. It was a hot day. He wanted to drink water. He was flying. He looked for the water. Here and there. He found a pot and he
Crow in the pot. He was very clever crow. He had an idea. He put pebbles in a pot. Chirp, 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 chirp. Water came up. Crow drank the water. Good, good, good. And flew away. Come, come. So, friends, the moral of the story is there is a solution to every problem. Where there is will, there is a way. Thank you. Now, please welcome Rishika Singh. Next participant is Pavika Gupta. Good evening, respected sisters, judges, and my dear friends. My name is Pavika. I study in class 6. Today I am going to tell a story about unity. The farmer and his 4 sons. Once upon a time there was a farmer. He had 4 sons. The sons always fighting among themselves. One day farmer got ill. He called his all sons. He wanted them to stay together. He asked them to bring a bundle of sticks and try to break it. All the sons tried, but no one could break it. Then farmer said, take out one stick from the bundle and try to break it. They all break easily. Then farmer said, if you live together, nobody can harm you or break you. If you are alone, anybody can harm you or break you. After this, all the sons stopped fighting and lived happily in their life. The moral of the story is unity is strength. Thank you. Now the last participant of class 1C is Marine Corps.
मुझे तब बोलना ऋषिका प्रेजेंट ना ठीक है मैंने बोला कि तुम कहाँ से
Now the class D1D. Please welcome Ishvi Singh. Excuse me, ma'am. I am present here. Happy. Rishika Singh.
स्टार्ट करिए फिर से स्टार्ट करिए आप
Respected sisters, teachers,
Judge, and my all dear friends. I'm telling a short story who happy. My name is Ishri Singh. My class is for study. I'm telling a short story who is happy. One crow looked at the swan and thought, how beautiful the swan is. She had all white feathers, whereas the crow was black. The crow expressed his thoughts to the swan. The swan replied, according to her, is most beautiful bird, as it has two colors and swan has just one. Next, the crow approached the parrot, who simply said the peacock is most beautiful than him, as it has multicolored. Then the crow expressed his thoughts to the peacock. The peacock replied, my dear crow, you are the luckiest bird on this planet, as you are never the caged. Because of my beauty, I am trapped in this cage, and you are free. On hearing this, the crow thought how foolish we had, and thanked God for making him where he was. Moral: never compare yourself to others. Be happy in what you are and what you have. Thank you, ma'am.
Now please welcome Arya Gupta.
Good evening, respected sisters and teachers. My name is Arya Gupta. I narrate short story Humanity. Once a father and son went to the temple. Suddenly, son shouted after seeing the pillars of lion entrance of the temple. Run, Dad! Are those lion will eat us? Dad consoled him by saying, they're just statue, won't harm us. Son replied, if those lion statue won't harm us, then how could statue of God give us blessing on hearing this? The father wrote in his diary, I am speechless. I am so speechless on my child replied and have started searching for God in human interested in statue. For I did not find God, but I found more of beauty. Thank you.
Now please welcome Navagya Singh.
Good evening, respected sisters, teachers, and my dear friends. My name is Nubagya Singh. I study in class 1D. Today I am going to present a very interesting story. The title of the story is A True Friend. One day an elephant wandered into the forest in search of friends. He saw a monkey on a tree. He asked, monkey, monkey, appeared in front of him. Elephant asked to Fox, "Will you be my friend?" Fox replied, "Sorry, sir." Now Elephant was very sad and disappointed. Next day he saw all the animals were running for their lives. Elephant asked to Fox, "What is the matter?" Fox replied, "There is a lion in the forest. He wants to kill all of us." Now Elephant made an idea. He went to Lion and said, "Please, Mr. Lion, don't eat up all these poor animals." Angry Lion replied, "Mind your business." Now Elephant had no choice. He gave a forceful kick to Lion, and frightened Lion ran away for his life. All the animals were so happy and thanked Elephant and said, "You are just the right size for be our friend." So the moral of the story is a friend in need is a friend indeed. I hope you all enjoy this story. Stay home, stay safe, stay happy. Thank you everyone.
Next participant is Avni Agarwal.
Good evening, all of you. My name is Avni Agarwal. I study in class first G. I narrate the story The Lion and the Rabbit. Once upon a time, there lived a lion in the jungle. He was very powerful and strong. All the animals interfered. Slowly with time, he was tired of hunting. He called all the animals, then passed them order. "I would stop hunting down. You would send one animal daily in my den, where I would kill them and eat my tasty food." All the animals inspired start to obey his order. One day it was the rabbit's turn. Rabbit was very sad. On his way, he saw a deep well. An idea struck in his mind. Rabbit slowly reaches to the lion's den. Lion was very hungry. Lion was rolling. "Why are you came so late?" Rabbit replied, "On my way I met one another lion. He also claiming that I am the king of the jungle. I am the king of the jungle." Lion asked to the rabbit, "Do you know where he lived?" "Yes, sir. Please come with me." Rabbit took him to the well. Lion looked him to the well, and he saw our own image. Lion crowed. There was an echo. Lion thought that one another lion to crow. And lion jumped into the well. That was the end of the lion. Rabbit successful his plan and go home happily. Moral of the story. The moral of the story is wisdom can't be blind. Thank you all of you.
Now the last participant is Pranvi Srivastav.
Yes. Good evening, respected sister and teacher. My name is Premi Srivastava. First day, I'm going to tell a story of the ant and the grasshopper. A lazy grasshopper kept at a little ant, and she was always busy in gathering food. "Why are you working so hard?" he asked. "Come into the sunshine and listen to my merry notes." But the ant went on her way. She said, "I am having store food for the winters." Sunny days won't last forever. Winter is so far away yet. Yet the grasshopper back. And when the winter came, the ant settled down in her snug house. She had plenty of food to last the whole winter. The grasshopper had nothing to eat, so he went to the ant and begged her for a eating corn. No, replied the ant, you laugh at me when I work. You yourself sang through the summer, so you had better done the winter away. Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank you.
everyone.
Few participants were not able to join in the beginning due to
I'm
some
gonna
network.
not come.
So they are here. Japnoor Short from class Prep A. Japnoor, Japnoor for
Good
from class.
evening, everyone. I'm W. Kai, studying at 8. Today I'm going to tell you the story of Harry Long ago, let the poor Mukata his vengeance for it every day. One day was cutting wood X French River. Oh no, how do I work without an X? Cried the woodcutter. All of a sudden, a fairy appeared and asked Woodcutter, why are you crying? Woodcutter said, my X went the river. Please help me. Fairy to connect from the river. Is this your X? Holding up a silver X. Is this your X? Woodcutter said, no. This is not my X. No. Is this your X? Holding up a golden X. Is this your X? Woodcutter said, no. This is not my X. No. Is this your X? Holding up a wooden X. It's X. Is this your X? Woodcutter said, yes, this is my X. Yes. Let me check it. X. Face it. So take silver and go next. 2. Moral story is hunting is just that. But thank you. A nice day.
Our next participant is from class first A. Anya Avasthi. Anya Avasthi. Anya Avasthi. She has some network issues yet. Then our next participant is from class first B. Alina Shahid. Alina Shahid. Alina Shahid. Okay. Next is Amishi Yadav.
Good evening to all my respected teachers and my dear friends. My name is Amish Yadav. I am from class first B. The title of the story is Thirsty Crow. There was a crow. It was very thirsty. It was a one day. He wanted to drink water. He was flying off the pot.
very little in the pot. He has a very clever crow. He had an idea. He would babies small stone the pot. Plug, 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 plug. Water came up, go, drank the water, girl, 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 and flew away. Moral of the story is if you have any difficulty, don't fear. Use your brain and pakka some or the other way, we definitely come out. Thank you, ma'am.
Our next participant is Avyak Avasti from 1B.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Avasti from class 1B. Today I am going to read a story, Fox and Grapes. A fox was hungry. It was looking around for some food. It saw a bunch of grapes. It felt more hungry. It jumped to get them. It jumped again and again, but could not get them. It went away saying that grapes are sour. Moral of the story is we should not give up without hard work.
Alina Shahid.
Good evening, everyone. I am Alina Shahid. I study in class first B. Today I am going to narrate the story The Fox and the Grey Sar. The fox was hungry. It was looking around for some food. It saw a bunch of grapes. It felt more hungry. It jumped to get them. It jumped again and again, but could not get them. It went away saying that grapes are sour. Moral of the story: it is to despise what you cannot have. Thank you, everyone.
Here we come to the end of this competition with our last participant from class 1st C, Rishika Singh.
Yes, ma'am. Good evening, sister, judges, teachers, and dear friends. My name is Rishika Singh. I study in class 1st C. Today I am going to present a story of zero. One day, a great mathematician called all the numbers for a meeting. All the numbers came except zero. The mathematician asked, "Where is zero?" and told them to find zero. After a long time, they found zero hiding behind the tree. Then mathematician asked, "Why are you hiding behind the tree?" And zero started crying. And said, but I have no value and no one plays with me. Then mathematician thought and said to Zero, don't cry when you have value. Then mathematician explained when one stands with 0, it's become 10. Its value increases. So 0 is a hero. So friends, the moral of story is nothing is useless in the world and everything has value. Thank you. Excuse me, ma'am. Anya is present. नेटवर्क इशू से उसका कटा जा रहा था.
Yes, Anya.
Good evening, ma'am. My name is Anamasti. I study in class first grade. My topic is thirsty crow. Once upon a time, the crow was very thirsty. He looked for water here and there.
There's network issue, I think, ma'am. Network problem.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Anamasti. I study. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, everyone. My name is Anna.
Unmute your mic, child. Unmute your mic.
My good evening, everyone. My name is Anna. I study first. My topic is crow. Once upon a time, the crow was very thirsty. He looked for water here and there. At last, he saw a pot of water, but there was very little water in the pot. The crow thought of a plan. It collected some stones and put them one by one. Pot water came up, so drank the water and flew happily. Thank you.
With this, we end our competition here. Very good students. Very well done. It was wonderful listening to you all. Thank you so much. Now over to Joanna ma'am.
A very good evening to one and all. That was indeed a wonderful performance, dear children. I take this opportunity to thank our honorable judges for sparing their precious time this evening. I now request one of our judges, Ma'am Madhurima, to kindly say a few encouraging words to our children. Ma'am Madhurima.
Thank you so much, ma'am. First of all, thank you so much for having me here. It was truly and it was indeed a lovely experience, wonderful experience, watching these tiny tots, listening to their stories, listening to their, watching their beautiful, beautiful presentation. And I would like to thank all the kids for having done a spectacular job All the children have done well. All my dear tiny tots have done exceptionally well. And a special word of thanks goes to the parents, the whose immense efforts behind the scene cannot ever go unnoticed. So thank you, dear parents. Thank you, dear guardians, for your support and for encouraging it and putting up a marvelous show. All in all, it was spectacular. I had a very good time here. It felt really lovely. I felt I was not even judging. I was just going with the flow. One after the other, I was having a good time listening to lovely stories with such beautiful morals embedded into them. And thank you, dear students, once again for bringing out the morals so wonderfully. Lots of best wishes to everyone. May the best one win. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am, for your encouraging words. I think the children are really encouraged listening to you. Over to you, Amishi Yadav.
अरे वो कैमरा ऑफ है कैमरा ऑफ है दी
Amishi Yadav, yes.
I take the opportunity to thank our principal, respected Sister Lisa, our headmistress, for providing this opportunity to show our talents on this online platform. Further, I express my heartfelt gratitude to our honorable judges for sparing their precious time. A big thank you to all the teachers, organizing committee, parents and participants for their gracious presence. At the last, thank you to all the viewers for listening us patiently. Thank you.
Thank you, Amishi. I thank all the parents who have worked so hard, and I thank all the students who have participated in this event. Now I request the judges to please leave. They are most welcome to leave, and then our participants can go after that. Thank you, ma'am, and thank you, sirs.
Thank you so
Thank
much,
you, ma'am.
ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, Arpan sir, and thank you. Which sir was there? Rachna ma'am?
Gaurav sir.
Gaurav sir. I'm so sorry, Gaurav sir. Thank you so much, Gaurav sir.